Alright, so AGO PyCon is actually another highly anticipated Extreme Z Awakening for me, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at what he's able to do. Now, first and foremost, this PyCon does not have a really good team. His best team is actually the Glorio team. And the thing about the Glorio team is that you're able to how do I explain it? With this Gloria team, you are able to take advantage of his multiple turn 50% support, which is really, really good. Last turn, I didn't actually have a Glorio in slot 3 on purpose, so we could see what PyCon's able to do, in case that he's not on a normal team, but maybe he's getting like a decent amount of support or something like that, right? But either way, this PyCon is a very good unit, and I'm excited to again show him off here today. Here's what he's looking like. Now, we're going to just get a basic look at him in a red zone stage, then later on, we're actually going to take him into battle hardened formidable foes, which is where I think he will actually shine and where he'll have a really, really good presence in. So, again, we all know PyCon, the best thing about him is that Ghost Usher, which is available on turn 4, but of course, this is not available just yet, so we're going to talk about what he could do right now. So again, he's starting up here at 379k defense. I think he gets shocking speed and cold judgment here in the middle, which, again, you could see a huge jump in what he's actually doing here to 492k. Basically, yeah, that's a really, really big jump, but in this situation, we're going to have him in slot 1 so he could actually attack here. So he gets 200% attack and defense and then a high chance to dodge. Then he does give superclass allies key 2 and 30% attack and defense baseline, so he no longer needs to get the 3 type key spheres for the superclass support. Then for the first 7 turns, he has 200% defense and it guards all attacks. Now you may see here, he is actually able to get a unit super attack that is available if there's a Vegeta Angel or Goku Angel attacking in the same turn. This card's name is Goku, Super Saiyan Goku plus Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel. Same with this card, similarly is Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel plus Super Saiyan Goku Angel. So that's really cool. He does still want to get 3 type key spheres and 1 rainbow key sphere. So with 3 type key spheres, he gives Otherworld Warriors or Connected Hope allies 30% attack and defense. Sorry, I had to take a quick intermission there, but yeah, he does give the Otherworld Warriors or Connected Hope 30% extra attack and defense, which, these characters do fit that category, the new LRs, the 10th anniversary of the Dokkan Fest anyways. Then he'll launch an additional with a great chance to become a super, which is 70% in case you are not aware of that. Now, with the Rainbow Key Sphere, he actually does get 4 key, so he's basically going to auto super, get another 20% chance to dodge, and he seals the attacked enemy super for 2 turns. And finally, he does get 200% attack defense when attacking with 12 or more key, so this basically 400k defense is going to shoot up to 1.2 million defense. And beyond that, keep in mind, with every super attack he gets, he'll get an additional 50% attack and defense on his super attack effect. So there's a 20 mil attack stat. He is super effective against all types with the unit super attack on Gogeta, which we see right there does activate, and he did indeed get a double super. So, I mean, yeah, he's actually so if he was at 1.2 mil defense, that means that with the 100% raise in total, he shot up to 2.4 million defense with 70% dodge and the guard, which is a really, really good look. And that's not with both Glorio supports, by the way. That's just with one of the 2 Glorios providing support. So that is actually, no, my bad. That is with both Glorio support. I was going to say, I was like, that's pretty good, but no, it's it is just one of the Glorio supporting here. So again, we'll just skip forward and then we'll get the next rotation. I should have probably saved that rainbow orb because I don't think we're going to get any, because PyCon doesn't orb change or anything like that. That's the only thing. It would be nice if we had rainbow orb changing, but yeah, I just realized I messed up the orbs really badly. So we're going to get a turn, I guess, where PyCon might not have the rainbow key sphere, which I don't think is going to be, that's not going to be that hard to kind of set up on this team, especially because this team has tons of rainbow orb changers. These Super Saiyan Gogeta is a rainbow orb changer. If you get Super Gogeta out, he's a rainbow orb changer. A bunch of these characters do have the ability to provide that, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Also, I was just kind of stupid with how I played the orbs right there, so we'll just skip forward to the next turn. So we have PyCon here. We could use his Ghost Usher, but we won't. We'll actually get Angel Vegeta out. I think I could bring down the type key spheres at the bare minimum, but unfortunately, oh, we got very lucky. We actually still got the rainbow key sphere. Nice. So we see right here, we do have the ghost usher available. So in any worst case scenario, we need to use a ghost usher. Icon has that just, again, on turn 4. Again, if the enemy's HP is above 50%, which is really, really, really good. Dude, I feel like so many interruptions are happening for the showcase. Someone's like mowing outside, like the outside lawns and stuff. It just like, bruh, I'm trying to do my thing. But anyways, if we continue on from here, we can get PyCon all this he will be supporting. And if we had to, we could use the Ghost Usher, which is, again, a really, really nice ability here. So PyCon's at 518k defense. So this time I will actually calculate. Actually, his defense will go up higher once Glorios collects these keysters. So let's say he's at 5. Just round it out to 540k defense. I think is fair with the extra 30% support. He will get 200% attack and defense when he attacks. So that shoots him up to 1.62 mil defense. Then depending on how many supers he gets, he'll get even higher than that. He's doing this all while supporting. He has the Ghost Usher. Like, this guy's good, man. 100%. He's really, really good. And then, yeah, the 20 mil attack stat, like, it's pretty nice. I'm not gonna say, like, oh, the 20 mil attack stat, that's good. You know, that's a decent attack stat for super effective, you know? Considering he's able to do multiple of these, he's supporting on top of it, right? So he got this double super attack here. We could potentially get the triple super. My PyCon's actually built additional, but he only got the double, which still puts him at 3.2 mil defense. Dude, hey, PyCon's really good. This is on a 170%. Now, Glorios team with 170% is still a really, really powerful team. Let's not get anything twisted around, but like, wow, it's I mean, he's looking quite strong to me. And then the thing about him, this PyCon was actually on turn 7 or slot 7, so I think the only thing that can happen is after 7 turns from his entrance turn, his passive and long events can run out. Obviously, very, very easily. They could actually just like end up not working anymore or running out. And if that does happen, you'll of course run into the issue where he's no longer going to have the guard. I think especially the 200% defense does matter, of course, as well. But like especially the guard, you're gonna lose. But at the bare minimum, that's at the end of fights where you could use the Ghost Usher. Now, I think the only thing that could get in the way of like kind of doing that is, I guess you might not use it at that point. In a sense, if you have Tech Vegito, you could just protect him too, right? Which is really good. But like say in a boss against like a boss like this, where there's an AoE, it's either Tech Vegito or PyCon's Ghost Usher, right? You know, but that's where I think PyCon will be really good for, again, Broly Battle Hardened Formidable Foes, especially, and the Cell Max Battle Hardened Formidable Foes, because he could just Ghost Usher their super attack if they're above 50% HP, which I think it's like not an impossible thing. It could be a little difficult because it's not just, again, we got to keep in mind, it's not just a free turn for Ghost Usher in like shorter fights, because the enemy does have to be above 50% HP. I just don't think it's gonna be an impossible thing to see. And at the bare minimum, he's providing tons of support and everything, so like that's all well and dandy as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll just keep things going as they are. We might actually get the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta counter, and we'll just keep things playing. There's not really a reason to not. We're about to get to the next rotation anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. You know, I could actually get Super Gogeta out. What if I get Super Gogeta out and we let PyCon just like get Super Gogeta's active skill buff? I think I might just do that just for the fun. And right here, just in case we might not see it again, we're just gonna use the Ghost Usher. In fact, you know, I'll probably just put PyCon at the end. Yeah, and we'll just use the Ghost Usher here. Just float him off, but here we go. W PyCon my goat, and then I guess, you know, we could fuse into We could actually get the Gogeta fusion, but yeah, sure, we'll get that in here. Now Pycon's really juiced up, chat. My goat. Pycon is gonna cook so hard right here. You guys don't even know. My goat, my king, Pycon. Let's I think I could do this, and then we should be able to get all these. Perfect. My Pycon, my king. Let's go. Pycon, 60% support. Yes. I didn't actually check his defensive stat. Oh well, it's fine. He should be looking pretty good, especially in the Gogeta active turn. That's 54% extra multiplicative defense. So, I mean, that 3 mil defense Pycon would get, he would get another, like, he would shoot up to like 4.5 mil defense. That's how much out of an effect that active skill has on like this Pycon, because it's a pure 54% buff. So Pycon's at 3 mil defense post super. Guess what? He's actually at 4.5 mil defense. But he's probably closer to 4 mil because his defense should be lower, considering that we don't have like Cold Judgment. Cold Judgment is also a really good link, but still. And then obviously this tech Super Saiyan Goku is gonna kind of do his thing. I just want to see Pycon's super attack again one last time. Then I'll go ahead and we'll take him into battle hard foes just to kind of show him off in that stage, because he has the ceiling and he greatly lowers attack there. Like, he's gonna be really good in that stage too. And we can still run the same Glory Ultimate. It'll be also just all fair and good. In fact, we could probably run Pycon as a slot 1 in that fight, right? Because he has the ceiling and the attack lowering, so he's gonna just be a really, really nice option there. All right, Pycon, cook. 32 mil, my goat. They don't do it like you. 32 mil, super effective. It's like decent, but he's also supporting. Let's go. Yes. And there's another one right there, 34.6. We're getting that 70% to proc. One more. Oh, you cooked so hard, dude. He's at like 5 mil defense or something here. My gamer. Oh, Pycon. Oh, yes. They did him justice. They cooked. They cooked. They cooked. So the one thing I like about Pycon potentially in this event is that we'll essentially have 2 Ghost Ushers available to us, which will be really, really nice. Now, we get Glorio's intro. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. That's so raw. Now, we're probably dead here is what I'm thinking, though, is the only issue. I mean, yeah, we are not looking too hot here. I didn't bring any ushers or anything, of course. We might be cooked, y'all. We might potentially be cooked here. But maybe we live. Ouch. Oh, we got a dodge. Wait, we're cooked. Oh, we're dead. Okay, well, I'll be right back. All right, these rotations are... These rotations are kind of messed up. But we have Pycon set up, so that's what really matters today. We'll go ahead and let Pycon, my goat, get the support up. We'll let you get this. And you know what? My goat Pycon, come on, man. You're not going to get cooked by... this guy. No way. Gamma 2 is a goat too, but you know, Pycon's gonna dodge every single one of your attacks. Watch. Easy dodge right here. 70%. Nice. Thank you for not failing me. I appreciate it. So right here, we can't seal Gamma to, but we could greatly lower his attack twice. All right, here's the first one. And it's really funny that we get Gogeta here, even though this is the Vegito card. I do find that a little hilarious. And then, bam, another attack lower. We could get one more. You know, greatly lowering attack I found is pretty nice here. It always is going to be helpful. Now, I don't know which one of these actual stages in the Battle Hard and Formidable Fields can be sealed. It's like they change it up between each of these stages. A lot of them are definitely different, but let me find it. I think let me look. Stages 8, 9, and 10 are obviously the hardest ones. That's the last stages. I think you know, actually in the second phases of these bosses, you can't seal or stun them. You can attack lower them. For movie 4, it's the same thing. Actually, in movie stages, movie disc in part 4, you can actually, you can't seal in the first in either the phase either. So it looks like sealing is the one thing that isn't allowed in most of these stages, which is fine. It makes sense. I mean, sealing is a very, very powerful ability to give characters, of course. It's just that they can be stunned the first phase, which is nice. But either way, they can all be attack lowered. Yeah, it is a little unfortunate that the sealing is not gonna have effect. But yeah, like I said, the attack lowering will be good either way. So that's a nice little buff. I died. I died. So you know what? I think I can end it here. This sounds crazy. It's a little early in the show. Usually these showcases are like 20 minutes. But I feel like we showed what PyCon's able to do. And the thing is that there's not really a lot of other teams and stuff. We showed his Ghost Usher, right? Honestly, the Ghost Usher might not be as big an effect as I was thinking. Just because the enemy has to be under 50% HP. But you float this guy, 70% dodge, supporting. His defense is 2 to 3 mil defense raise, depending on, you know, how much support is up with Glorio. And yeah, I would say closer to like 2.5 mil defense range with the guard and the 70% dodge. Like he's lowering attack. He's really good in Battle Hardened Foes and in Red Zone because you have the Ghost Usher for the end. So they did a fantastic job with this PyCon, man. They cooked so hard with him and Janemba. You know, I think a lot of people were worried about their kits because, especially with Janemba, the damage reduction is lower, but they're good when you actually use them in practice, especially PyCon, man. Yeah, the only thing about PyCon is obviously he doesn't provide himself the Rainbow Orb changing, but there's so many characters around him that will. I mean, the Goku and Vegeta Angel characters that you'll use him with. You know, if you use Tech Gogeta, that's another character that, you know, you'll be able to get that to activate with. So that's really cool. But let me know what y'all thinking. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.